Good day, Masters. This is Shreds. Today we'll be talking about 10 noob mistakes in Fate Grand Order. While I do make mistakes myself, I just want to highlight some so that you can avoid them and that we can become better masters. By the way, this is not arranged in any order, nor it is a top 10 list. Number 1. No focus. Always pay attention to your party lineups and make sure you have affinity advantage with the right mystic code paired alongside it. One wrong move and you have wasted your AP and time. Also, be knowledgeable of the skills of your servants and those you face, because someday you will unload all your NP to a servant that has evade online. Sometimes the affinity triangle can be confusing, especially for new masters. You can always view it at the party selection screen. Number 2. Not locking your servants or CEs. As soon as you acquire a new servant or craft essence, lock them immediately if you have no plans in burning them, or else you will end up as one of those masters who posted that they have burned said servant. Also, do not roll under the influence of alcohol or insomnia. You are not at your best state, so you might have burned or even spent more quartz than you are planned to. Number 3. Under-leveled classes. When you start Fate Grand Order, it is important to level a core team, then spread your strength from there. A well-leveled Berserker will help you a lot as well. From there, you can start giving XP to the rest of the class types. Make sure you have a champion per class, so you will always have an affinity advantage, no matter the enemy you face. After that, focus on DPS roles, whether they are single target or AoE Noble Phantasm. Almost all friend point servants have such roles. And don't neglect those welfare servants. They fill in roles that most masters lack in their Chaldea. Speaking of free-to-play servants. Number 4. Dismissing low-star servants. Popular and powerful characters are usually at SR and SSR rarity, with better stats, abilities, and noble phantasms. But that doesn't mean the lower tier servants are useless. Some, if not all, are powerful, Cool being the poster child, and Hans being the best free support any master can have. Some may fill in roles that are rare. Fuma, an AoE assassin that has targetable evade. Ushi, the boss killer. Uriel, the destruction of Camelot. Leonidas can tank for your berserkers, or save another servant from death. And let's not forget the best free-to-play servant of them all, Mashu. With a party-wide stackable defense, better than any heals. There are a lot to explore on the low stars, so don't turn a blind eye on any of them. Number 5. Being baited to gacha. While it is tempting to roll for new servants, or get carried away with the hype, it is important to stand your ground and roll only for servants that you like or need. To cope with the temptation, you can use the Gacha simulator to remind you how bad the rate ups are and how much quartz you should be saving for servants you like. You can also just drop a ticket or two to relieve the edge if it's too much. Have a gacha schedule and stick to it. An advantage we have that JP players don't is that we can plan ahead our quartz consumption 2 years in advance. I made mine here, and looking at it helps me keep on track with my gacha rolls. Number 6. Unprepared to future events. Because JP is advanced compared to an A, we can peek into the future and look at future events. It let us know which servants to level for event bonuses, manage our maths in advance, prepare bonus CEs that may appear in normal gacha, so don't burn or use them as XPs just yet. Wiki and Cernopedia got you covered for all future information NA may face in the future. The people at Aniplex are doing a good job in translating and accommodating the player base with pre-event quick guides. So always check out new news and updates on the announcement page. How people seem to miss this or not even looking it up is beyond me. Number 7. Command card placement. There is a common misconception on command cards, especially on the Noble Phantasm cards. We all know the succeeding 2 normal attack cards will carry on the additional properties from the first card. For example, if the first card is a buster, the next cards will have an additional damage. Arts adds additional NP, while Quick adds additional star drop rate. Extra attack, by default, has properties of all cards. However, this is not so true with Noble Phantasm cards. Noble Phantasm cards do not carry over the traits from the first card. That is why we usually use Noble Phantasms as our starting attack. Same as chaining Noble Phantasm. The succeeding Noble Phantasms do not carry over the card bonus from the first Noble Phantasm card. Succeeding Noble Phantasms will only gain additional overcharge bar. There is a rare instance that using Noble Phantasm cards in the middle or end of the attack chain is a good move. Normal and Noble Phantasm cards are registered as separate chains. So if an enemy dies, the attack will continue on to the next target, not resulting on wasted attacks or overkill. Number 8. Prepare and update support lists. Don't miss out on easy friend points by setting up your support list during the start of the event. That is why even before playing the story, Masters hit the summoning circle for those delicious event CEs, or the friend point gacha for us free-to-play Masters. Then, when the event is done, swap back to your default support lineup. Friend points are important as it is the only reliable way for us to get Craft Essence XP. Number 9. Underestimating Max and QP. Have you ever had 250 million QP and thought this is enough? Or had 300 Void Dust and thought it is enough as well? Well, you are wrong. I have told myself that far too many times about my QP, Void Dust, Evil Bones, Hero Shields, and so on. And it is never enough. You can prepare yourself by using this math simulator, list the servants you have or would want to have, and there you go. On average, 5 stars needs 167 million QP, and 4 stars needs 83 million QP for max level and 10-10-10 skills. So prepare accordingly. And finally, number 10. Quitting the game if you didn't pull your waifu. Listen, the game is not unplayable just because you didn't pull your waifu or husbandos. Painful, but it is expected from any gacha game. Some are lucky, while others are not. Be resilient and move on. Adapt to the challenge. There is your friend list in case things get rough. For now, be happy with the servants who have answered your call. Save up till the next rate up. Never do despairs rolls. And again, make sure you roll on your own terms. That's it everyone. Thank you for watching. I believe I might have missed out on some mistakes. If you have some to share, leave it at the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, subscribe. This is Shreds, signing out.